Hello and welcome to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to change out these Delphi 59 series or Aptive connectors. These came out of a power seat harness. This is the plug that would normally plug into the relay, and from time to time I've encountered harnesses where you have one wire that's broken or pulled out and will no longer snap in, so it's time to actually change out the wire connector. So on these it's kind of simple. There's actually a notch you can see in here where you access this tab that's on the connector, and this particular tab sticks out and will not allow it to slide through when all is well. So basically, to remove the old ones you need a special tool, but I just made one out of taking a nail, just grinding down the ends of it. You just don't want it to be too sharp at the tip because that could distort the housing itself. You'll hear a little pop, and that pop is that tab that's in there being bent down. You do it on all three of them, and you can remove it like such. When you've made any of the necessary repairs on the wiring and you want to put it back in the housing, you're going to have to bend these tabs back again so they engage with the extra material that's in here. I don't know if you can even see that on this video or not, but there's a little shelf that resides inside this housing, and that is where the clips are locked in place. So you'll need to take a screwdriver and just bend those up ever so slightly just to give them somewhere to bite once you slip them back in there. Now on the other side of these terminals is the male spade terminal. These are actually on the female housings. They call them male housings, I guess because that's what kind of terminal that they house. But this is actually, your other plug would actually plug into here, but this is still referred to as the male housing. These are a little bit different. Some of these you can't see. The body is full on the connector, and these you could see that there's a slit in the terminal, and that slit has to be closed. That gap has to be closed. So normally a small screwdriver is enough to get in there and do it, especially if you can't see from the face of it. You simply just kind of crush it a little bit, and then it slips out. When you put it back in, similar situation, you'd have to pry this out just a little bit because you want that tang to catch on the tab that's inside here. Make sure that it's squared off and insert it the same way. It doesn't really matter on these which way it goes in. And then once it's in place, you cannot pull it out. Now they did redesign this at mid-70s. They made, not on all cars, but on some of the higher end cars I've seen these kind of connectors come off the power seat motors. And in this case you've just got a little more work to do to get these plugs out. There is a tab on here that has to be separated. There's one on the bottom as well. But then these you have actually two access points. There's two clips that are on, little tangs that are on these particular terminal ends. And you got to push in both sides, top and bottom, and the piece will come out. And you can see those two tabs again. If you had to assemble it again, you would bend those tabs back and pop them in. I'm also reproducing these pigtails for the power seat connector for both full and split benches, as well as making the entire harnesses. There's going to be a link, if the video's not up already, on how those fit, and there's how-to videos on how to convert a manual bench to a power bench. That's coming real soon. So if you can, please throw us a like and subscribe and turn on notifications for the next videos that are coming up. Thanks a lot.